What's up? So, I'm out here flipping today. I've been here like an hour and a half and I've already caught like 8. Problem is, I lost one 2 1/2, 2 3/4, and every other one I'm getting a bite is real little. I know there's a lot bigger fish in this area because I've caught a lot more like 2 1/4 in this area. So, I think the water's pretty clear and I can't really make them bite my flipping bait, the big ones. So I'm gonna try to make them react to this crankbait and we're gonna try to catch a few on it. What we're doing is, the current's really strong, the lake's really low, and what that does is that puts all the structure that's still in the water is going to have more current than normal on it, and it's going to make more seams, more hard to find seams, and a lot more eddies. The eddies are going to be smaller, but they're going to have more fish concentrated in them. So hopefully, with this lake river being low and the current being super strong right now, we'll be able to crank up a few big ones. Okay, so you can see up in front of me, there's that point sticking out, and what that causes is a big eddy. So there's a bend in this river, and the current hits that point, and when it hits that point, it splits, and some current comes back upstream, and then most of it goes around the point. So that point should be a super high percentage area, this side and the other side. It just depends on, sometimes they sit up on the upside with the current coming this way, and sometimes they sit on the bottom side. With it being colder, I would expect them to be on this side of it. So I just had one fall it all the way to the boat, and I dropped it and he bit it, but he didn't get the hook. Look at the way this sucker ate this thing. I thought they didn't eat shad up this river, but look at this. I mean, daggum, straight choked it, man. I've been trying to get a bite on that bait for so long, and I'm finally up this river where I felt it was a perfect opportunity to catch one on it, and it got me a nice little spot. Beautiful little thing. Hopefully I catch me 3 or 4 on that little swim bait. I was planning on trying to catch some bigger ones cranking, but I couldn't do that, so I finessing them with this little bad boy here. It's a cool little bait to throw too. I don't ever fish like this, so it's really cool to me to catch them on a new way like that. That one daggone thumped the heck out of it. Another good spot. Swallowed it. Ugh. Look at that. Again, it's really cool for me to fish like this because I don't do it very often. Look at that spot. I mean, if y'all could feel the way that sucker bit. And I just kept reeling and kept reeling. I was slagging. I finally caught up to him and set the hook. Another big old fat spot. Look at that butterball, man. He didn't eat it quite as good. See this? See that hole that hook is through? That's why I use a real soft rod for baits like this. See that hook just fell out. Big old fat spot. A little swim bait. Finesse swim bait. Y'all remember this one from the other day I lost in the water? Gotta go do some cleaning on it, but I got it back. And my chatterbait just don't got the fish on it. How about that? Found my long lost rod. Came over here. Next spot, caught one first cast. Okay, so something very cool happened today. I was planning on catching them cranking because I couldn't get any big bites flipping. And then I started catching them on this little dude right here. You can see it's a super small dirty jigs swimbait head with a Strike King 2.75 little, almost like a Kitech imitation bait. But I've never caught them on that before. And then today I just saw an application where I just thought that would be one of the best ways to catch them. So I pulled it out, tied it up, and caught some fish on it. Mostly spots. I had two largemouth. I caught one largemouth on it. Had one largemouth followed all the way to the boat. And I saw him come up on it and I dropped it. And he went down and thumped it. And I set the hook before he really got it. The largemouth just wasn't committing to it today. I saw a couple more come out of trees and eat it. And they just never got the hook part of it. So obviously the largemouth were a little bit finicky today for stuff like that. Like I said earlier, they really don't seem to eat shad too much up here. They really eat bluegill and crawfish more on this area of the lake. But I did get some on that. That's obviously a shad imitator. But I think if I had been throwing one that's like green pumpkin or even like a bluegill colored crankbait, I'd have caught more fish. But I didn't bring that. I didn't bring you that stuff today. And I improvised, caught them on that, which I'm really proud of doing. But anyways, the rod I threw this on today, I threw it on a spinning rod first, which was a 7-foot medium. And now this right here, 7-foot medium fast. This right here that I put it on later is a 5.5 to 1 gear ratio reel with a 7-foot medium cranking rod. It's the exact same rod I throw a DT6 on. It's the only rod I had 10-pound line on, so that's why I cut it off and put this on here. But it has a 5.5 to 1 gear ratio, and people act like that's really important. You can reel it as slow as you want to reel it. I would rather have an 8 to 1, so after I hook them, I can get them to the boat faster. But 5.5 to 1, pretty slow. You need something pretty slow for this because it's just something that you really real slow, and you feel that little tail going dunk, 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 and you just slow roll it back to the boat. Every once in a while I'll drop it and let it get back contact with the bottom and then re-reel it some more. But that's definitely something I'm going to be throwing a lot this winter. But anyways, if you like that, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Actually, I almost forgot. I found this. I dropped that off the bank the other day from that little meal, and then I found it today, washed up on a stump. How cool is that? That's awesome. So, gonna take that, clean it up. Look how dirty it is. Clean it up, get it back working right, and we will see y'all next time.